Hello comrades, let's continue our first guards campaign. This is the scenario number 8 that we just completed. It's the Oder offensive. We captured Breslau. And now the final scenario. Okay, this campaign is coming to end. Let's continue. What is going to be in the final scenario of this campaign? The name is Allies. Scenario name 22nd April 1945. That's approximately 2 weeks before the capitulation of Germany and victory in Europe. All right. See the briefing. By April 1945, the once mighty Wehrmacht had fallen off the precipice of total collapse as Soviet and American forces closed in on the heart of the Reich from east and west. Hitler's orders to fight to the last offered no real hope, as most surviving troops sought to surrender to Western forces rather than fall into Soviet hands. There was no longer any question how or if the war in Europe would end. It was only a matter of when. The war wasn't over yet though, and the Red Army was still full of rage over countless atrocities such as the siege of Leningrad that had been inflicted upon Mother Russia. And so the race was on to secure as much territory as possible as prelude to utterly dominating the peace talks that would inevitably follow. Okay. So we have the same commander with the first Ukrainian front is the Comrade Marshal Soviet Union Konev Ivan Stepanovich. Comrades. Okay, Comrade Konev. Okay, victory objective. Link up with the US First Army. Linking up requires moving a ground unit within 1 hex of a US First Army group vehicle. Comrade General Robbie, step forward. Yes, Comrade Marshal Konev. Okay, we have the hero no retaliation, which is excellent hero, alright. Yeah, in the previous video we took a sneak peek on the units. We are going to have let me check. Okay, this one is 0 core slots. We will equip with some of our tanks with T-44-100. Yeah, we are not going for the IS-2. T-44 is definitely it's better, yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, this IS-2, you know, has also excellent soft attack. This one has a better hard attack. Okay, let's go for the T-44. It looks cool. It looks like T-55. Yeah, it looks like a modern tank. Okay, fine. Let's this one. Let's upgrade to T-44. Fine. And this one we can also not overstrength. Upgrade 190. Okay. 190. All right. our best tanks are actually full. We are not going to change. This one over here will be camouflage like this one. Okay, with camouflage. All right. So that we know that this tank is somewhat special. I mean, they look different. How is this even possible? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, they're different. I mean, that's interesting. Usually they have the same camouflage, but they're different. Okay, whatever. 190, not 190. I think we don't have anything better to equip. That's it. Let's start deployment. 2 groups again. It's a narrow map. Good for 2 groups. Okay, 1 group covering the northern areas. Southern group for the southern area. The problem is there is a lot of forest. Especially over here. I don't know how we are going to attack this with tanks. Over here at least there are some patches of the clear terrain, but there's really a lot of forest and our force is predominantly tank force. Okay, we'll see. Recon, 1 recon over here, 1 recon here, 1 over here, okay, and 1 over here, okay. I mean, let's have artillery over here. We don't know what's over there, but you know, it's better to have these towed artilleries to be close, yeah. Maybe I can deploy artillery over here and this big one over here. Where's this tank? It's over there, huh? Yeah, over here, okay. So that this is in range, yeah, over there. Okay. We don't know what's over there, so we are going to have our guards over here. Let's have one of our guards over here for this. And we can have 1 artillery over here for this flag. Our mobile artilleries, let's say 1 over here and 1 here, okay. And the tanks. Okay, 1 over there. Or flux. Let's deploy flux like this, alright, and flak, 1 flak over here. Let's over here, okay. Cavalry. This is not what I wanted to do. Here, okay, and 1 cavalry. We have infantry over here. Let's have 1 cavalry here, okay. Now tanks. For the south we need 1 more. This tank. 1 more tank over here, okay. And I think that would be it. Okay, we need to split tanks in 2 groups, so 5 tanks to 1 group and 5 tanks to another group. Let's get 6 fighters. 2 recons, that's our usual setup. Alright. We have 81,000 prestige. Now we have 78. That's more than enough to complete this campaign. Even with all these spendings and repairing units with elite replacements, we are still at a huge plus. Still a huge plus, yeah. I even didn't bother in this in Ghost Division and in this one. I didn't bother too much with encirclement or capturing enemy equipment. That's the reason why I didn't get trophies of war, because I didn't play too much, to force surrenders or things like that. But anyway, I had more than enough prestige. So victory is only link up and nothing else. There are no any other goals. There are no special goals. Nothing. Of course, we would like to take this these airfields, okay, before we link up with the US. Right. Yak Tiger, and this Tiger is provocator and no retaliation. I mean, I didn't expect I didn't, and minefields are over here as well, huh? And what's over there? Minefields over there, minefields over there. Okay, that's the first thing. Where's our best tank? I think it's over here, yeah? Good. We move with our recon over here. Okay, we spotted two enemy. Okay, I was concerned. Is there a minefields over there that we didn't see? There is none. Okay, so we don't need this artillery over here. So this means we can use artillery on this Yak Tiger, yeah. Where is our second recon for this group? It's over here. It's too far away. I mean, really. Okay, so we can move our anti-tank to protect our recon, and we are going to do that. What with flux? Okay, what with this flux? Okay, fine. We go like this. Okay, this is a good first turn, and over here we can actually take this. Okay. Now we have a situation over here, huh? Okay, good. Let's go back. I also could have used this artillery, yeah? It doesn't matter. I could fire twice and then this recon would not be damaged so much. Can move artillery over there, and we have a tank that can move over there, right? Our planes didn't use them yet. We need to destroy this minefield. This minefield is quite nicely protecting the Yak Tiger. So if we attack infantry, then the Yak Tiger is going to fire. So let's move our cover. Okay, we are moving this artillery. minefields. Over here, nothing. Okay, fine. Let's take this. Move with the recon. I think we have one anti-tank that can actually move over here. Move our tank, but where? There's enemy infantry, yeah? Fine. I think our infantry is safe over here. Move like this, okay, fine. How many tanks I moved in this area? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I need one more, yeah? This anti-tank also belongs to this group, yeah? And this tank, alright, fine. Let's move artillery, okay. I'm not so sure that we need to do anything over here, so let's... Is it now wise to rebase planes, or we should use our planes to protect our units, which is probably more better thing to do. How much ammo we have? 3, alright. Two moments. Okay. Fine. Where's our anti-tank for this group? It's over here, okay. Good. With this tank, we are going to move over here, and we have the artillery. Flak. It needs to go over here. And I would say this is good, okay? This is protecting all units around. This one is also protecting all units around. That's cool, okay? Flak, flak. Over here, flak. But I think over here the situation is a little bit worse. This tank is not protected, so let's move a fighter. Let's protect cavalry. Alright. These 3 planes we can rebase over here. And over here we are pretty much protected besides this infantry. Yeah? No fighter over here just in case. We can send to scout. Alright, south group. Let's scout over here. Alright, and I have over here one TA 152H. I mean, it's a really good fighter. Air defense 17, air attack 15, initiative 8. I think this was some variant of the Focke-Wulf. Okay, fine. Recon, huh? Jet bomber. Fine. Where's our recon? Okay, I would really like to scout. Yeah, I think this is fine. There's a tank over here, huh? Interesting. This is even more interesting. Really stupid cavalry. Cavalry might be in danger, so we need to send a bomber to attack. And I'm sending also guards over here. Okay, let's move rather over here, okay? I want to be able to reach this hex next turn and then maybe attack these guys. Fine. Meanwhile, we are advancing west. So I send the recon over here, which is not the best idea from me. There's too much forest over here, but yeah. Like this. Fine. Something like this, alright. This tank, yeah. Don't like that I don't know what's over here, and I'm supposed to move artillery here. No, I can't do that. Let's artillery. We need to move artillery here, yeah. Let's send a fighter to protect cavalry. Let's send bombers. But here, I think we are protected pretty much. Besides cavalry, every unit is protected, alright. In this area. Fine. Okay. I need to throw this minefield. It's directly on the crossroads. Overrun, so but now this is a bit dangerous, more dangerous overrun, so we are not going to do it. Let's deploy like this, okay. We need to protect our units. Like this, alright. I'm going to move this flak over here. This is why I didn't fire with this one. I wanted, you know, with the flak that I fire, I wanted to be able to move after the fire to protect our units. Over here, send our cavalry. Perfect. We are going to protect our cavalry with artillery. And minefields are over there, so I don't know. Is it a good idea to split this group into two? We leave 3 tanks with this one to follow, and over here 2 tanks that can push forward over there. I think that's a good idea. I mean, over here, what do we have? Nothing, and there is just one objective, and okay, they will meet together over here. I'm going to leave them artilleries. This group, they have 1 artillery and this tank that can wipe out anything, so it's fine. Let's move flak now. We move flak here. And we destroy this plane. Almost. let's repair this one, and okay, we scouted over here. Let's now scout this. Alright. Flak, Jak, Panzer. Alright, and we have Tiger 2. Alright, fine. We have 29 tons, no need to rush. Okay, let's just be careful, yeah. I'd rather send this fighter to protect our artilleries over here. .62, huh? There's some strong artillery, yeah? Good. Okay, this is fine. Tell me that this artillery is going to survive. This fighter, maybe we can do it. Good job, okay. Now we can bring back our units. Here, okay. We are going to repair our units and that's it, okay? And we can continue, especially with our infantry and with our cover. When we repair them, we will go into this forested area, yeah? Okay. There is a recon with no surrender and ambusher. That's a really formidable recon, yeah? Do we have any recon nearby? No, unfortunately, okay, we have only this one, but I think it can't reach. Can't reach. Best way how to deal with this recon is actually to bombard this recon and then ambusher, huh? Okay, this was a dangerous recon, I must admit. Come on, move. I want to be on the open hex, right? This is good. Ham. Two ammo left. There's simply, okay, over here is village. Forest is everywhere. Let's go back. Okay, let's see over here now. What do we have? Good. I mean, okay, we can take a position over here without tanks. Let's move a tank over there, alright? Anti-tank. Artillery, unfortunately, it can't reach, so we are going to deploy over here, but this artillery can reach, right? Plus, we deploy flak over here, so that's perfect for this group. And now we are basically securing the south flank of these guys. Over here, yeah. Not a problem to play with units like these ones, huh? Yeah, it's not really. Many times, you know, Panzer Core 1 is much more difficult than this. So yeah, of course, I know it depends. Depends on the situation. Okay, we can't deal with the flak right now. We are going to rebase our planes next time, yeah. We have the artillery over here that we didn't use, yeah. Okay, fine. Stuka decided not to attack. It was a clever decision by Stuka. We are unstoppable with this tank. Huh. Yeah, yes we are. Okay, so fine. Okay, Comrade General. Sherman tanks, huh? But they are German Sherman tanks. Yes, we are going to destroy them quickly. Don't worry about that. Like this. Let's move artillery, and we are moving our cavalry. Yeah. Okay, good. This is going really fast. We can rebase our planes from here. From over there, let's destroy this Stuka. Not surrender. Wow. Good, good. I'm looking for our recons. Alright, one is over here. Cavalry, okay, we need definitely to repair the cavalry. We are also going to need to repair this. Alright, let's move this fighter over here. Okay. I mean, without cover, there is no point to move a recon over here. I really need a recon. I mean, let's move like this, alright. I can't do something like this, no. So here is an ambusher, huh? An ambusher. We need to bring our artilleries. Need to bring our artillery. Yeah, it's more like this. Good. Okay, and finally we can move our recon forward. I think this is enough. If we want to clear over here, I will also need to send. But with destroy this small group, we are going to send back artilleries over here, yeah, to give a hand. It's going to rain. Come on, we don't need rain. Oops. Jagd, Panther, double attack and survivor. Where's our cavalry? Fine. Now, what's over here? Nothing, huh? Okay, good. I can move, but actually, it's definitely better to go over here, yeah, and then attack. Because we don't know what's over here. Maybe it's nothing, but I mean, we can't know. Fine. Not that infantry is over here, that one, but yeah. Yeah. Go over here. 2 moments left now. I can't go back. We'll need to wait for the nice weather, yeah. Damn it, I also need to send artilleries over there. Yeah, this is enough. Yeah, we can't spot them. We can go over here. We know that infantry is over there, but I mean we can't do anything against that infantry, so it doesn't matter where we go with our tank. It's a clear, so I mean we can go. This is yeah. This infantry can't move because of the minefields, yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay, we have now finally clear weather. So there's nothing over here. Okay, good. Good. Let's attack. Fine. Let's send one group over here immediately, yeah? Or maybe this is not necessary, maybe we can... maybe we can send some tanks here. Tanks are fast. Didn't capture this flag, huh? Excellent. Let's buy one infantry that is going to capture that flag. We'll get naval infantry. Marines going to capture that. Okay, now let's deal with these guys. We need what we need the most is the recon, yeah, because we are going to open a barrage. All right, let's move artilleries. Are we going to keep a recon over here? I really don't know. This is not the terrain for a recon. I would rather, yeah, move away with the recon. We are going to leave only cavalry and we will give them this strong artillery, okay? Okay, fine. All right. Let's rebase these 3 planes. This airfield. Okay, good. Take this. What is this? Panzer. Panzer running away. Trying to surrender. You're not going to allow that. We are definitely not going to allow that to surrender to the US. Yeah. What else we have to do? Over here, nothing. I mean, we have one more anti-tank, but yeah, what's the... Let's move out this anti-tank over here. Okay, and I would say that's it. I mean, we have over here new airfield. Yeah, we can scout this area to see what's hiding over there, and that's it. I don't believe that anything is in this forest. Americans are here, so yeah. Ockstrom are attacking our guards. Our guards are already now experienced. They have 4 stars, yeah. Maybe I sent too many artilleries over here. The recon could be useful to quickly capture these hexes, so I'm changing my decision. Where is that recon plane? Alright. Okay, this airfield is mined. Where's our artillery? It's over here. Huh? Yeah, we need this artillery to help us with this minefield. And this tank as well. Okay, good. Tank flak is not protecting everything, so let's send a fighter over there. Okay, what else? Where are our marines? Come on, marines, liberate that village. Let's send one artillery, okay? Over here. And we are going to send the guards. Okay, so our group is actually, this one is going west, pretty much. IS-1. I mean, I'm wondering how did they get IS-1? How did they get IS-1 really? One anti-tank, I mean, it's not needed for this group, alright? I think this is fine. This small group with one tank, they're good. I mean, let's get an intel on this, all right? Panther P, 15 strength, but without experience. And over here we have E100 with rapid fire. This is something very, very interesting. Now we are talking. T-28, another Soviet tank. E100 rapid fire, yeah. Okay. Prudent Volksgrenadier. So we can expect also over here some stronger German units, alright? So this is not going to be walk in a park. I mean, E100, it has a ground defense of 31 and hard attack of 33. This can wipe out our tanks with a single hit. Okay, this brings, yeah, caution. Let's bring our bomber over here. Yeah, actually my initial plan was to play this until the end of this scenario. I believe that there is no any enemy defense, but I think now I'm going to save and we will end up in the next video, yeah? I don't believe we can win this in next 10 minutes, so it's better now to save and yeah, it's better now to save and to finish in the next video, yeah? Need to be careful with this tank. And luckily it has a movement of 4. Over the railroad, it's slower, so it can move only 3 hexes. So we are aware of its reach. Yeah? This one can't do anything, alright. Okay, fine. Large German forces that are defending west side of the river Elbe. West Bank. Okay, let's end and we are not going to save, yeah? First strike, huh? Good. So this one is not moving, guys. It is fully entrenched and waiting on this side of river, huh? Yeah, maybe we need a bridge engineer. Maybe I should have crossed with all our units over here, yeah? Maybe. Let's see. Okay, we have. This is E2.09. This is actually I think the best plane the Germany has. Alright, but we are going to destroy it with our flux. Not a problem. Yeah. Okay. Over here, I see that we are attacked by infantry. Okay, that's fine. Need also to clear this minefield. It will be easier with this artillery, and over here, yeah, we can move forward, yeah, and join this group. Altogether we'll go for Torgau. Okay, I would say that's enough for this first part. Just a little bit more, okay, and we are over. First part was not difficult. Yeah, okay, where is that? They had some really good units, but We have better units, okay. We have this tank and we have this tank. Okay, so that's all for this one. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one, which is going to be, yeah, the last for this campaign. And I see that again we have 86,000. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know how did we manage to earn. We had 78,000. We earned 8,000 prestige, probably by capturing these flags, these airfields. Probably. I wasn't paying attention really. Okay, that would be all. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.